What's good, YouTube? Simply Breezy, and we are back with episode 2 of Path to Progression on Debris' knees. So, it's been about a week since the first episode. I found a hard time. I had a hard time. Had a hard time. The first couple days, first week, try and find time to play the count. I was at it a little bit here and there, but the last couple days have been really good. Put in a little bit of time, grinding, just getting things underway. So we hit level 12. We're on board 5 of the adventure normal mode. The real struggle was making a guild, 200,000 gold. We made one. Sea turtles, Breezy, BRZ. Anyone's welcome to join. Level 10 level requirement. It takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to level 10, just to make sure people are playing the game. It's not getting filled with people that make an account and don't play it. There's still tons of spots open, guys. 12 out of 30. Feel free to join. No BR requirement. If I made one, it was like 10 or whatever. So feel free to join. We've grinded a little bit of the bulls and dragon. We've just put a little bit of gear on everyone. Basic gear. We took advantage of the double elixirs today, and throughout the week we just ascended Mojo like 10 minutes ago. He's gonna help us out. We're gonna build him. We're gonna work through the scenario so for now, the spearman Gamma. We'll use her in our arena team, so we'll build and 5-star her over time. These two, we 4-starred Celestine. We're not gonna ascend her, probably, the Water Boon sister. We might 4-star this guy if we need to. We've got a couple discs. We'll summon those tonight at the end of the video. That way we can use whatever we get if it's something good that we want. Say it's a Rhoda or a Manus or a Garai, the Water Basilisk. Those are all usable units that we can take into a starter Elder Drake 10 team. And we'll just see what we get. I mean, so we've been working our way through the missions. You're right. We've gone through, the first 4 stages. We're on chapter 5. We're getting our rewards, getting our gear that's helping us progress. We've got to finish board 5, scenario 11 there. We'll move on to 6, start getting more rewards, get those 20 Xenia shards. And then after that point, on Sunday, probably farm the hell out of Xenia. And just keep going until we get, through board 7 right here, get our vampire set. Have a farmer, whether that's going to be Rhoda, a Crude if we get one, whatever we summon, whatever we want to use, and then start trying to push through Epic and Legend and into some more scenarios, see if we can do, or the more raids, see if we can start pushing, Elder Drake 5 and start farming Light Bull Demon King 7. But I mean, we can take a look and see where we're at. I mean, we're running like Dragon 2, which we've done a couple runs just to get gold for summons and to get a few pieces of gear, like I mentioned. We beat a couple levels of Epic just mode on 1, and that's mostly just to get through some of the get through some of the the challenges the game gives you in that red book, right? Work your way through the stages of that. It's like beat any level on epic difficulty, or beat any level on epic difficulty 3 times. So we've done a few of those. Nothing too special. Haven't worked too hard on it. Mostly just trying to get a couple levels, and gear to plus. No gears past +6 right now. There's 1 or 2 or 3 pieces at +6. Most of it's all +3, just to allow us to continue to progress through the game and move forward. So once we finish board 5 that we're on here, I can never remember which board we're on. Once we finish that, we'll just keep moving forward. We'll do some summons. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see what we get. If we get something usable, so we don't have to maybe farm like Bull Demon King for nature anymore. We haven't gotten any Rhoda shards yet, and honestly, we're farming like stage 2. We're not gonna get any Rhoda shards in that. If we do, it's going to be 1, maybe 2. There's no way in 24 hours as a free-to-play account that we obtain enough shards to summon a Rhoda. It's just not going to happen. We're going to have to get lucky, get it from a rare disc, a common disc, or down the road, once we've built the champions we do get from the rare discs, so that we can farm like level 7 or 10 of it. Probably more realistically like 6 or 7, then we can farm a Rhoda and then move forward from there. That's a very slow progression. but it's how some people have to do it, so it's how we'll do it.
Really,
I mean, we'll use what we get within reason. Say we get like an Archangel, like a Water Archangel, or an NAF5, a good NAF5, Blade Master, or Greater Demon. Really, any NAF5. We'll try our best to avoid using him until after we've done the Path to Progression series, and we're kind of finished with that. We've done Elder Drake 10, we've done Steel Widow 10. We beat Ultimate Blitz normal, possibly even epic. I know I talked in the first video about how far we're going to take the account, but we'll take it as long as we want to, and we're having fun with it and progressing with it to a point where people are still learning from it, as long as the community wants us to. But we'll try our best to be as free to play as we can. We're not spending any money, so we're free to play in that respect, but if we summon things that are usable, say Nagas, Snake Ladies, we'll probably incorporate them into teams down the road. Maybe not right off the bat, but we'll do our best to incorporate them and to use them. Just because it's what everybody else does. That's what everybody is learning how to do. Just make an account, progress through the game, and use what the game gives them. Hopefully it'll teach people how to say, hey, I got, think about it themselves without asking a question, which questions are always fine. That's how you learn, right? That's how I learn. That's how everyone learns. You ask questions, people teach you. You trial and error. That's another way you learn. But questions are fine, so it's teach people how to ask themselves, like, hey, I got this specific champion. How can I incorporate it into this team? Hopefully something, if we use, say, a Naga or a Snake Lady or any other unit we pull, we'll teach people how to analyze that and maybe decide for themselves where it is best to use it or how to use it. Just decision making, right? That's a lot of the game. But we don't have to get too much more into that, guys. We'll push through a couple more levels of scenario. We'll summon. We're going to keep working on it. I think the homework for the next time, depending on what we get, is just to level some things up. Get some 4-stars. We have a leveling event coming up for a new account, for a beginner account. Events like this that give just rewards for participating in the game that are doing what we're already doing are fantastic. It helps new players. It helps new accounts continue to progress in the game at a quicker pace and move forward, and gives them just a nice little boost, honestly, guys. Sorry, I'm starting the next run on the main account over there in Ultimate Blitz. But yeah, so that event's cool, so we'll take advantage of that. We've been taking advantage of this double elixir event, trying to get some medium elixirs, mostly the lesser ones, just because we're only able to farm, we're stage 5. We're only able to farm Bull Demon King 2 or 3 on most things. I think the level 3 for the Spirit Elixirs or Spirit Bull Demon King is honestly take like 3.5 minutes, and it's not even going that well. So like I said, we're taking advantage of it, getting what we can with it, but we're not going to spend a whole lot of time. We're just going to make sure we have some elixirs so that we can summon things when we pull them, maybe. Depending on what we pull, of course. So we'll get done with this mission here. I don't know if it's level 11 or not. We'll go look at the gear we have, how we can improve it, what we're going to be looking at to do in between this video and the next video to improve that, and we'll pull our summons. It's just like 4 or 5 discs, but those 4 or 5 discs are so crucial for an early game account. I wouldn't recommend holding them the way I have for like 2 or 3 days. Just summon them when you get them, because you never know what you're going to get, and it could be a usable 3-star or 4-star unit that's just going to help you get through the missions, the scenario modes that much faster, and get into grinding your gear, farming your experience, making fodder, promoting, getting into higher raids, and getting better gear. So just summon them when you get them. As a new account, is definitely the best way you can, just because of the chance of what those could be. But it's only a couple. We've only held on to a day or two. But I wanted to be a little bit closer to completing board 7 by the time we made the next video on the account, to show you a little bit more progression, I guess, which we might need to continue to work on, considering we failed board 510. But that's okay. We don't really want to upgrade gear past rank 3 because it's all 3-star gear. I don't really like leveling that up past 3 or 6. I'd prefer to wait to get 4-star gear, but if we have to, we have to. However, there's the off chance that these summons give us something something good, that we could put that 3-star gear on and pass with. We'll essentially save gold. So let's just get to it. I mean, no reason to waste time. Doesn't have to be a long video, so we're just going to keep it short and sweet. Grab a couple summons. I think we're at 2. common discs. Yeah, so 5 summons. Obviously no legendary shadows, but yeah, let's just see what we get lucky enough to grab, you guys. So what's usable, what's gonna help us progress. We want things like I said in the beginning of the video, like a Rhoda, Nature Valkyrie, Manas, Water Timekeeper, and Grod, the Water Basilisk. I mean, there's a few other things that we could get that can help us. Those are really the big wants, the big asks, though. Fireborn Sister would be awesome, would be helpful. Cassandra. We'll see. Crude Scam Berserker. There we go. That's our farmer, guys. We can. I mean, he's not like the amazing farmer. He was hyped up a lot more when the game released. As an awesome farmer early game, he's gonna farm 2-3 on Legend for you, which is a solid farmer at 5 stars, 4 stars on the game-given vampire set for beating stage board 7, stage 11. Awesome. So we can use him. He'll be helpful. He'll be an early game farmer for us. Derby Girl, really not worth anything. 3-star fodder to promote something to 4 stars. So that's cool. We've got 3 more. We'll see what we happen to get. Rhoda, Monoscaride. Those are what we're looking for. Odds are low, but another Crude. We could use him as a skill up, but honestly, he's going to do the job fine without any skill ups. And this early in the game, those resources are going to be super helpful for promoting things to 4 stars, making 4-star fodder to promote things to 5 star. So we'll run him as a farmer without any skill ups. Nature Dragon Guard, farmable in scenario 1. Unfortunately, that's not a very good pull, but we've got 1 left to save the day. See if we can get something semi-usable. Nature Crowhag. So there's some people that like her and some that don't. I'm not a fan of the Crowhags. However, if they're your only resort and option for a damage dealer, for raid bosses, for a boss killer, she can certainly do the trick and put out some pretty crazy damage on the Elder Trick. I want to avoid trying to build her because that's really the only place this resource is going to be usable. So any resources I dump into her are going to one location and one use. And I'd rather build units that I can use in multiple areas of the game to make the best use out of the resources I have and use them the most efficiently. So what we will do, we'll hop in here. We have nothing amazing, but we'll grab one of these Crudes, these Water Scam Berserkers. We'll lock that, just so I don't accidentally feed him. I doubt I'm ever going to feed a Mojo, but we'll start locking things just because. And honestly, I'm not sure I'm going to keep the rest of these. So, these are all we really want to lock right now, you guys. We got a couple training puffs just from farming the double elixirs today to ascend Mojo. We're about the one in the shop, so that's good to have. I encourage people to do that. So for new players, if you don't know, this PvP shop, you can get one of your tutor fuzzle puffs for a skill up for a Nat 5 preferably, or like an LD Nat 4 if you really want to skill it up, like the Dark Snake Lady, Shinoxia, Dark Timekeeper Sharma. But I highly recommend saving these for Nat 5s. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be saving it for any Nat 5 I pull so I can skill them up. And then hop over here. And instead of a disc, I mean, honestly, this training fuzzle puff is such a huge resource. You can buy one of these a day. It's going to be really tough in an early game beginner account to afford one of these a day. But buy them when you can get them. You could buy scrolls instead, or the discs instead. Apologize. Just to have a chance of getting some better units early game to help you proceed through the game quicker, and that's totally fine. That's a viable option. I'm gonna go for the training puffs for the extra experience to level things quicker, just because that's what I want to do. I want to level things quicker right now on this account. I want to progress fast. I want to give you guys more content, you know, and show you how I'm progressing the game. That's what I'm interested in. Plus, I think I'm going to put the first 750 gems once I obtain them into one premium pack so that I can pull a couple more obtainable units. I'll show you that on stream. Hopefully that'll be the next video. Hopefully we'll have beaten board 7 by then, have that vamp set, have Crude leveled up to 4-star equipped, see if he can farm Legend 2-3 at 4 stars, 5-star if we need to, and we'll get the experience farmer going, guys. We'll keep farming, we'll keep promoting things, and then we'll start pushing raids and getting better gear, and just before you know it, we'll be crushing it. So that's it for this one for Path to Progression on Breezy's knees. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more information, more progression. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. Let me know what you think below. What else you want to see as well. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.